Check versus Moon, Twisted Meadows. We believe it is WC3L Finals 2009. We made Fox versus... It's both we made... against Check. Oh, okay, so the overlay is wrong. I have to adjust that as well. No, Check is red. Yeah, that's wrong.
Yep.
Now it's better. Yeah, Moon is the yellow player. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Pretty interesting start again. Moon is planting an Engine of War right in the base of Check.
Yeah, he wants to apply a lot of pressure right from the start, and the map is quite famous for the big camp creeping with the AoV. Like right from the start, you get the big orange camp right next to your main, which gives you almost level 2. Or you go directly, like we see Check, he's building his AoV right next to the mercenary camp of the other side, so he can eat through it, like can eat all the little trees there, and then get to the mercenary camp, getting the mercenaries, getting a really big nice item, but we won't see that for some time, I guess, because Moon will directly go to the base, and Check will not be able to creep. He has to pump out archers as fast as he can to get rid of the AoV in his base and tech to tier 2.
Yeah, the AoW, of course, pretty aggressive against the Alta now. I don't know what he's going to pressure. Maybe the Tree of Life instantly?
Usually you try to pressure the Moon Wells.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense since they have the least HP. The Demon Hunters popped out and we'll see a double mana burn right away. Hello, it's like a handshake for them, I believe.
Yeah, but Moon gets quite some damage from the DH. He got like 3 hits and all the archers hitting him, so he knows he will not be able to win this fight. And whenever they are ready from the cooldown, they will just murder burn each other. Yeah. We will see that like quite frequently here in every game. Whenever they recover their mana, they will burn it. And zip, and all the mana is gone.
Oh, Check is going for the AoW in Moon's base as well, and both players are planting an AoW right next to the mercenary camp, so very, very interesting opening of this Night Elf Mirror. Usually you'd say that Night Elf Mirrors are boring as fuck because both players play passively and go for the bear fights after 20 minutes or so. But this one is something else. Second Engine of War for Check in his main base to defend it. And of course he has to spend...
We see Engine of War and archers all over the place. He will chase Moon as long as he can, and when he gathers enough archers to kill this Engine of War in his base, he will be able to do so.
Very early Huntress Hall as well.
Yeah, Huntress Hall. We see a lot of Huntress coming out of Moon here. He does not really want to go for the archers, and Huntress are just well against the archers, if you have Dust with you.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Maybe he builds the Huntress Hall to just do some engine protectors to protect himself or something like that. The boots go to Moon. He had the faster fingers at the shop.
Yeah, both of them are not taking. We see the first Huntress from Moon. He's pumping out even more in his base. The Engine of War of Check is fighting against the Engine of War of Moon in his base.
Pretty epic battle.
That's really nice to see. And on the other side we see the exact same picture.
In Check's base, yeah. But Moon is kind of chickening and running away here. Now he's en routing. Okay, the Demon Hunter is still battling it out between them both. And yeah, what is Moon going to do with the Huntress? Will there be a tower rush?
I guess Moon will just add and try to overcome the army of Check. He will just try to add as many Huntresses as he can. We also see that he sold his TP, which gives him even more money.
Oh yeah.
So this will be Huntress, like from the start. Let's see how long it will continue. Maybe some player will start to take, but from now on we only see Huntress, Huntress, Huntress. And also for Check, he's stopped pumping archers, I guess. The first Huntress arrives for him, and now both of his archers in his main base are dusted and revealed. And Moon just focuses on them because he knows that it's easy peasy to kill them.
Yeah, but he lost his Engine of War, so the big distraction factor is off. But he Check's Engine of War has to retreat as well. So pretty equal at the moment. Of course, Moon has the advantage with Huntress over archers. I'm so excited what will happen at the mercenary camps with both AoWs. With the two AoWs, and now he's going for the Wisp Hunt, I believe.
Yeah, and it is a really big advantage because all this stuff is happening in check space, and he has to use all his moon juice to recover his wisp and not lose them. And on the other side of the map, Moon is like just gathering all his juice in his moon wells, and he doesn't even care about it. He just has to send in his Huntresses on the wisp, fight in his space because he knows he has a bigger army right now.
Check is going for the first attack upgrade. Very, very early. And I think the first guy in the chat knows what replay this is. But we won't spoil anything, of course. Okay, Moon is now getting rid of the Engine of War. Check is finally able to get some dust as well, but no boots. They take a while to reproduce, and Check is going for Huntress here, so we see very early Huntress mirror, maybe. Nothing that spectacular. I think one of the players will transition into glaive throwers, and Moon defensively planting an engine of an engine protector to protect his base.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much pressure comes out of Check.
Oh, surround on the
and a
Demon
really
Hunter.
nice surround, and he just sold his TP.
Demon Hunter down. It was only level 1, if I'm correct. Yeah, so it's it will be back shortly, but this is a nice little timing window for Check to apply pressure to tech or something else. No, he's just
and Moon is doing this perfectly. He knows that, and he will just deny it this timing window, and will go for his base and keep him on the map. He knows that whenever he keeps him on the map, he cannot be in your base and killing moonwells and stuff like that, because the AP was not ready yet. It's almost ready now.
Check failed to surround a Huntress here. That would be a nice free XP, but whatever. SK Check. I didn't know he played for them, to be honest. For me, it's always
I guess
MTW Check.
With Sweet and stuff like that.
No, Sweet was with Zakat back in the day. I think that was about 2006. This must have been the lineup with Lin.
With Lin.
And Remind and Soju.
And Soju, yeah.
And Rain, of course. Were you at MTW at the time when the Koreans were there?
Yeah. I guess so.
So you didn't communicate much with them?
No, not really. They were like really separate from us, and they were just training with them, and
okay.
Yeah, they didn't really care about us, so
that's a total shame. Blame the Koreans.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon with a second Engine of War now in his base, so he's up at 3 AOWs. Check is going for the big mercenary camp spot. He gets a Troll Berserker, of course, a huge damage dealer against Huntress. So
yeah,
maybe
great addition to his army.
Small advantage here, just through one unit. And he's able to keep Moon away from the creep spot, and he's gathering. Almost level 2 now for the DH. That would mean evasion, of course.
And he has to get the big item. Maybe it's a greater healing potion, let's see. And it's actually raw, which is even sicker right now.
Check has a 3 Huntress advantage at the moment. Definitely coming out of the DH kill. And Moon is teching, and Check is not. So, of course...
but Moon has a really nice base. And this AP will make it impossible for Check to fight in the base of Moon. Because it's doing so much damage. I guess it's almost doing 100 damage to 100.
Ah, true, because it's piercing damage. I never noticed that
and we even see glaive throwers.
Okay, now he's protected perfectly with siege and piercing damage against Huntress. You can't do anything wrong.
Now Check just decided that he will take also to tie through and maybe also add like the glaive throwers.
Yeah, he's a little late to the party. Maybe he should go for an expansion now that he sees that he can't break the base of Moon.
Yeah, it would be an idea, but on the other side, if you build an expansion right now, it's also like one more point you can apply pressure to. If you buy an expansion on top, you always have to care about it and also protect it, and maybe he goes for the zeppelin and then he drops in your base, and also attacks your expansion. It makes you even weaker sometimes. So
True.
it might be an idea, but I don't think it would be the best solution.
Let's just stop for a second because I'm lagging. Let's stop at 10:45.
Okay.
We had this lag problems last time. Maybe it recovers now. But no.
I guess you restarted the stream last time, and then it worked perfectly.
No, it didn't. We just continued casting without
Okay.
a perfectly fine stream. But my dear ISP Kabel Deutschland is having some problems in the later hours of the day. Maybe it's this time of the day again.
Yeah, because you have to share your connection with all the guys in your area.
Yeah, that may be true. Okay, I'll try to restart the stream. Maybe it's getting better. And if it doesn't get better, we'll just continue casting and put it up on YouTube. Since we don't have time because we have to watch the jungle camp.
Yep.
Okay.
We are right on time.
We will restart in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're back at Moon vs. Check. Knight of Mirror, of course, Twisted Meadows, you all know that. And Moon is going for the laboratory creep spot. That can drop a nice item that could put the game in the favor for him.
Yeah, and he just got a zombie mask for himself, which is the worst case scenario for a demon hunter.
But Moon got
just immediately sells it and buys scrolls.
But Moon got a Tome of Experience and the Rune Braces. Of course, the Rune Braces will be sold. He has a Zeppelin now, and the Glaive Throwers stick with the Zeppelin. And we will just observe what this little air dude is doing. Check in the meantime. Didn't notice it, and he's going for Moon's base again, where he can do nothing. He lost the Berserker now. Nice pickup by Moon. Okay, this is exactly what you just told us before the little forced break we had to take. You can always buy a Zeppelin and drop the Glaive Throwers into the base and deal
yeah, and
a
with
huge
the
amount
upgrade,
of
you're
damage.
also free to cut a few of the trees and then replace them even closer to the main base. Oh, and Check failed on this round.
I think that's exactly what Moon is going to do here. He has vision with the Zeppelin, he's cutting the trees, and he'll replace them as soon as possible. So Check has no chance to attack the Glaive Throwers for now. He has to buy a Zeppelin himself. But the creep camp is not crept so far, and that might take a long time. Potion of Invisibility by the Demon Hunter now, 2 Scrolls of Healing. Very important, of course, in Huntress Mirrors.
Yeah, and now we see Moon is in the perfect position to get himself an expansion secured. And on the other hand, he's also scouting the army from Check. He's getting the vision for his Glaive Throwers so they can attack the Glaive Throwers of Check, which is really bad for Check right now.
Oh my god, look at that Zeppelin micro! He just loads them in when the Glaive arrives. This is so insane. Typical Moon craziness. Okay, now one shot hit. Here we go again. He's just packing them in when the shot arrives and then unpacking them. So the Glaive Throwers of Check deal no damage at all. This is so insane.
This is completely thick. We just talked about the Rob match and that he did not really adapt to whatever happened to him. And
God!
right here, this is so sick. He's unloading them perfectly, loading him in the Zeppelin. It's just perfect play from Moon here.
Okay, it's one thing to evade a Glaive Thrower shot because it's kind of slow and takes a while to arrive, but evading a Demon Hunter blade hit is just off the charts.
Yeah, and I don't want to say too much here, but I think this is checkmate.
Oh man, Moon is so crazy. He built himself another place to go to, so he can always transfer between the two safe spots, and Check has to follow him all the time, so he can never catch up the main gold mine of Check was down. He has to rebuild it. That costs a lot of time, of course. And in the meantime, he's not able to do anything without his Demon Hunter.
But now he's losing one of his glaive throwers. I don't know if Check has the upgrade yet. Maybe he would be able to kill a few trees, so he goes to this little spots Moon just designed there. But on the other hand, another glaive thrower is falling down, and Check is already checking for expansions from Moon. And I guess he will find the one on the right hand side.
Yeah, he has a Wisp there now.
But all the Huntresses that gave him this really nice advantage for the fight are now worthless.
We are back up. Some crazy things are going up with my ISP, so that might occur some more time, but I think this is okay. Okay, unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. Moon with the Zeppelin micro again, saving 2 glaive throwers here from 12 Huntress, I believe.
Yeah, and he's even bringing Wisp to repair the glaive throwers.
So cool. Yeah, in the meantime he kept on shooting to the entangled gold mine, since the Demon Hunter portaled to his army, so there's no defense right now for Check's entangled gold mine. And it's dead again. No gold income for the SK player.
Yeah, and what we actually see here from Check is like blue screen mode. Whenever you like have to do too many stuff at once, you just hit the spot in where you cannot do anything at all. Right now he's misplaying so much. He's losing his gold mine, not repairing it. He's trying to maneuver his army. He's not really doing really good with it, or any good with it. And he's just like, this is like personal overload. He's not doing anything so far, and everything is falling apart.
Yeah, the early game was quite good for him until Moon decided to play very defensively with his base and stuff. Oh, the one Zeppelin is about to die, so only one left, but since there's only 4 glaive throwers, still enough. Okay, the archers are placed perfectly right now, I think, to defend it, and now Check is trying to kill off the expansion, but since Moon has his level 4, almost 5 Demon Hunter here with his army, there's no chance for the Huntress.
No, 2 scrolls of healing, the APs just arrived in time. Also perfect timing on building them. Some players might get like too cocky and don't add towers because they know like I'm already leading here, but Moon is playing it really safe, getting healed scrolls, even building APs at his expansion. The execution is flawless and perfect, like it's just Moon.
Yeah, Moon's home base, Twisted Meadows, never disappoints on this map. Well, except that WCG final against Grubby in Cologne, where he wasn't able to take the big one once again. He's coming in. Okay, nice defense now by Check with the 2 archers on each side, protecting the base.
Yeah, but like we see there, he's just killing them.
Yeah. Yeah, Check a bit sloppy here. The Zeppelin was not nearby, so he wasn't able to protect the archers, and everything splatters into pieces. Yeah, and Moon has a huge advantage right now. 17 food ahead. But he's low on wood. Maybe that can turn the game around. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah, let's get excited. Maybe it will turn it around. But we see really nice micro from Check there, placing his archers really close to the glaive throwers so that they are not able to attack them. But we just see another round of glaive throwers coming by.
Yeah, nice.
We see 5 glaive throwers there.
Nice Zeppelin war here. Creep check by Moon now, but he TP's out immediately.
And this is way too sick. Check is not really able to deal with it.
1 level behind on his DH because he spent so much time defending this glaives. And still, Check is not mining at all. 3.1k in the gold mine here, 1,200 for gold. This glaive thrower stuff bought him 2,000 gold mining time.
Yeah, and this doesn't really look too good for him. His gold mine is not mining right now. He's adding one hippogriff to get rid of the goblin zeppelin, but I don't think he will succeed with that.
Well, maybe he will in the future, but that will take a lot of time.
Yeah, what we see here at all is like Check had the really nice army advantage earlier on, and he was not able to transition this army advantage in an even bigger advantage and close the game early on. And Moon just decided to play out his attack advantage, just getting glaive throwers which are really good against the Huntresses, but they could actually lose in an open fight scenario where you confront him on different bases. But now we see the level 6 Demon Hunter for Moon.
Yeah, this is of course over. No chance. He's not even close to level 5. Completely out-leveled, completely out-microed, completely out-mined.
He got completely mooned. It's just over.
Yeah, I can say that. Okay, so now the Huntress Hall is down. No glaive throws, no Huntress anymore, no engine protectors. And he's going for the sick Zeppelin micro again. Even in the last breaths of Check's life on this map, he's microing like crazy.
Just too much to handle. No chance.
GG. Yeah, I've never seen such a sick Zeppelin micro with glaive throwers ever again after this game. I think that was the first day of the WC3L finals back in the day. Such a great start.
Yeah, we're thinking about the context of the game. Was it like the third game of the series or the first game? We don't really know about that.
I think it was the first game of the series. So afterward, so through this game, Moon led 1-0. Of course, he won that game. I think the second game was great as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but I think what Check should have been doing was like building hippogriffs. Because you know, he had this tech disadvantage. He was teching when Moon already did this and had already the first 2 or 3 glaive throwers. And I think the perfect counter would be to just add a few hippogriffs, get rid of the zeppelin, even transition into lots of archers with like, I don't know, maybe even a panda or something like that. And then just try to get rid of him like early on. Or try to do like what you told was like this tower attack, when you go with lots of hunters and also build towers there. But you cannot really do this against glaive throwers in a base that is really safe. So I guess different tactics would have led to a win for Check there.
Yeah, but you could easily see that Moon was by far the better player in this one-on-one. Yeah. So I don't know if Check would be able to win this game, but yeah, would have been easier, I believe. So the next game is our main event for this evening, and